Okay, hello, welcome back to the fifth episode of me and Uncle David sit and talk about shit while we play Call of Duty. Hello. I don't have a good name for this.
No, you definitely did not put an awful lot of effort into coming up with a name for it.
I couldn't be bothered, to be quite frank. I think I was just going to call it CoD4 Remastered with Uncle David. The series. I couldn't be... See, like, I'm terrible with coming up with names. Oh, Jesus.
Run. Die.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to sass me? You can't even fucking pull the trigger?
No, I like grenades. It's a weakness.
No, get rid of it. There you go.
Well played.
Thank you.
Well played. I don't like handing out compliments. Let's go back to insulting people.
Okay. So who should we call a cunt today?
I don't know. Shall we just go fuckity fuck just for shits and giggles and see what happens?
Why not? Who's going to stop us? Actually, my mother might. She doesn't quite enjoy that sort of thing. But oh well, fuck it.
As soon as she found out you were recording, she ran away like a scared sheep.
Yeah. There's two of them in here. Oh!
You were right. One of them got you.
Thank you.
God damn it.
Alright, I'm still in the lead.
Yeah.
Look at
Statistics are only any good at the end of the game.
Yeah, whenever it shows me at the top of it.
Yes.
Being amazing.
I'm confident this time that you're going to succeed. Unless I take that controller.
Well, I mean, you can try. Well, not try as in take the control. I mean, try. You can try and, like... do good, but I've lost faith.
Aye, so have I.
Alright, do you have anything else you want to complain about? Because I enjoyed that last night with your whole IKEA thing.
Well, the IKEA one, there's a lot of visuals go on with that one, so you can't really get that across just when you're recording from what you're playing. So what else gets my goat?
Get your goat.
Oh.
What? See, that's what I'm talking about the shitty knife. Did you see that?
Shit happens. What are you gonna do? It's a.
I'm gonna send an angry letter to Infinity Ward.
That a strongly worded letter.
Yeah.
That is always absolutely no effect. It is really, really not worth your effort.
Yeah. To be fair, I sent them a tweet the other day because so this game came out with a new Call of Duty, and it was the only way to get it. Infinite Warfare, which, my god, bit weird. And some DLC that came with it hasn't worked, hasn't downloaded. So I tweeted them and was like, "This hasn't worked. What's going on?" And they haven't responded in 2 days. They do not give a single shit.
Of course they don't. You've already paid for it. Why do they have to sort out problems?
Yeah. What's the point of good quality service whenever they've already got your money?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
After sales, it's not like you just bought a new car and you have to get it serviced at some point. You know what I mean? You're just they don't need to come round and clean out. Put a disc cleaner into your PS4 for you.
No.
That's your job if you've got a problem. You know what I mean? Oh, helicopter. Well,
Shit,
you hit
working.
it, but I think you just pissed him off.
Hold on. Ready? Gonna hit it with a grenade next. And it's going away.
He's scared of.
Damn it. I'm trying to help out everyone, and people are just being assholes and killing me.
Well, you see, to be perfectly fair,
Oh shit, I hit it!
that he hit you. Their individual job is not to kill the helicopter, it's to kill you
Yeah.
and everybody else in the same position.
Well, if you say it like that. There we go. See, I'm helping.
Was that a Super Cobra?
I don't know. I don't know much.
Right, so you can call them in, but you don't know what you're calling in. That's what you're telling me.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't need to know what I kill people with, as long as I do it.
But you know the name of that gun,
M40A3.
right? And you know the name of the other guns that you use.
Oh yeah.
So why do you need to know the names of the guns?
I don't. I just do.
Okay.
Why do you need to know?
Well,
I mean, you probably do. You're in real army. This is not real army.
certain guns have different characteristics, different size of ammunition.
I am not first anymore.
No. So, when it hits somebody, it has a different effect.
Mm-hmm.
The AK-47, for example, runs on a 7.62mm gut bullet, which really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
I would expect. I've never actually been hit by one. As we discussed earlier, I was lucky enough not to. Whereas the M4, the carbine, the American weapon, rifle, whatever you want to call it, runs on a 5.56, because that's pretty much the NATO standard.
Yeah.
It's meant to be more humane. I don't really see the relevance in humanity when you're running around and you've got several hundred people unloading magazine after magazine of bullets
No.
in a war, but you know, it's more humane if you hit them with 5.56. If you don't kill them outright, it's less suffering or whatever.
I did it.
Some political crap. Do you know something that is getting my goat? Now,
Okay.
this is a good one. This is a good one, right?
Let's go.
Just a couple of days ago, the Americans went to vote for a new president.
Yep.
And in their infinite wisdom, they chose a self-made multi-billionaire over having a first female president. We'll cut that one short before somebody comes knocking at the door and kicking it in for me. Right? Okay. Because she hasn't actually been incriminated yet of anything. There is ongoing investigations.
Yeah.
We all know that, but that's irrelevant.
Yes, yeah,
And as soon as a quite considerable majority that voted him into power. Mm-hmm. But now everybody's out in the street complaining about it. They're rioting against the police in several US states.
I have not seen a single person online or anywhere saying that, you know what, I'm glad this happened.
I think it was the lesser of two evils. He doesn't have the political nous, in my opinion, to do something and try and hide it. Mm-hmm. So he's not afraid to stand up, hold his hand up and go, yep, that was me. I think it's the lesser of the two evils. But if you'd put, potentially, of course, well, a caveat that, if you put Hilary Clinton into power, she would have had a similar kind of situation in Syria as to what the Americans did when the Russians were in Afghanistan. For those that haven't seen Charlie Wilson's War, they were secretly funding and training Afghanis to fight and supplying them with quite expensive and up-to-date weaponry to fight against the Russians so the Russians wouldn't win. They thought, the American opinion at the time was that Russia wanted Afghanistan solely to sort of have that foothold in the Middle East, and you know, there was some quite considerable American and Western influence in Iraq at the time and all that kind of stuff. They had just helped Saddam Hussein get into power in Iraq. So the idea was that Russia was trying to upset that. Actually, all that Russia wanted was a southern coastline, but it didn't really matter. They didn't get it anyway. But America was paying billions at the end in the 80s, in the 70s and 80s, billions of US dollars a year into training and having special forces in the country. And I honestly believe that that's the kind of thing that Hillary Clinton would do if she had got into power in Syria. She would have started off, because Obama and all these other ones would have strongly stated they don't want American boots on the ground. But I'm not so sure that that's the way she would have went about business, because she's much more sleek than that. She would have had special forces on the ground, and there would have been American soldiers, special forces soldiers potentially, dying in unfortunate training exercises, and nobody ever known about it.
Yeah.
You know? And the frightening thing is, how many times does a soldier, especially from the likes of America, or indeed Russia potentially, you know, because they were never in any country that they said they weren't in. They just sat at the border, of course, because they're very well behaved as a nation when Putin sends them that way. that have been, their families and the public have been told, oh well, it was an unfortunate training exercise, when actually they were conducting what could be classed as illegal actions under orders in a foreign hostile country. And as an ex-soldier, I find that very disconcerting, that at least the family never know the truth.
Yeah.
You know, and that is something that really gets me going.
Yeah. Now I can see why that would annoy you. So, in a way, you kind of think Trump in power is not the worst possible thing that could happen?
I think of the
like, I know
of the two options that they left themselves with.
Yeah.
He, in my opinion, is the lesser of the two evils.
Yeah.
Because he's not a politician. He's a very wealthy man, but he's not a politician, so he hasn't spent years learning how to answer a question but never actually give an answer to a question the way politicians do.
But does it not concern you that, like, his lack of knowledge could put him in a position where he has to make a certain choice and he makes the wrong choice?
No, because he's not a stupid man. No, you cannot get to be to be in that kind of position as being stupid. So he will surround himself with people that will advise him. He will have his closest aides and all that, and advisors will know the ins and outs of that. So he will not, and he can't necessarily make them kind of decisions on his own.
Yeah.
So he has to take it to Congress, and he has to go through the governmental houses. So, did you win a game?
I did, yeah.
You're just showing off.
Have you not? I got 2 choppers in that one. I'm just kind of showing off a bit.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just trying to make me feel bad about my gameplay.
I can't help it. I mean,
I was bad. I was terrible.
To be fair, you've had a good number of years outside of the gaming scene, so fair play.
Okay. You're being very generous.
That said,
I deserve to be mocked.
Do you?
Just be careful how you do it.
I don't know if you deserve to be mocked. I think you sound like the kind of person who deserves a lot of respect for doing things.
That's very kind of you.
Not from me though. You get nothing but shit from me.
No, that's a given.
Yeah.
That's a given.
But
I give it back.
That's just because you're terrible. Like, just in general.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I remember a time where, like, you came over one year and just, like, it was the way that you got on. I just really was like, you know what, for once, I'm not glad Uncle David's here. I want him to go home. Back home to Germany.
Actually, there was perhaps a little bit excessive on one or two occasions for one reason or another. And you know what it's like when you don't actually, because you don't drink.
No.
But I do.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You've got that, what we've now dubbed, make out with your nephew.
No, you have to, that
oh, we're not talking about that?
No, because you see, as you describe it, make out with your nephew, that's just concerning. That's not what it was meant to be.
Of course it wasn't.
It was your fault.
How was it my fault? I didn't lead you on.
You definitely did. You took advantage of me.
I did not.
You did. You just don't realise it. You've chose not to remember that part. To be honest, I can't really remember a lot of the whole issue anyway.
It was not a fun issue.
No, I had about 3/4 of a bottle of Captain Morgan's into me.
Did you ever actually apologise for that?
No.
No? Would you like to?
No.
Okay.
Maybe some other time, but I'm not feeling that compassionate right now.
Oh shit! Look at the time. Thank you for the 5th episode. Let's just leave what we were just talking about completely vague. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks. That said, it was nothing weird. It was a drunken night for one of us, and a very traumatic night for the other. Oh dear. All right, goodbye.